one of those artists that your fan base, when they start riding out, they really go for it. How's Atlantic treating you since all of the kind of like I'm gonna punch you in your head? how's the label treating you though?
Bad. You know, keep it 1,000.
Keep it 100.
You know, I can't wait to get off.
Really?
You know, but even with that said, I'm coming with the biggest records in my career over these next 2 albums, just to set myself up for that post Atlantic Records career. You know, it's just very I've had a very interesting run for various reasons. You know, it's just kind of like I don't even think about it anymore. Right. You know, I just go ahead. I rock with my homies at the label, who my homies. So Holiday, Crespo, Busy, all my peoples out there, my homies. But that executive level don't fuck with your boy too heavy. Gotcha. And it's good. It is what it is.
What do you feel is the disconnect between the two? I mean, you got a core audience. You always deliver solid records. You always sell. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, what's the problem?
I don't have a 360 deal.
Oh.
Yeah, since they can't eat off my merchandise or my publishing or my touring, they treat me like a third-class citizen up there.
I hope all of you aspiring artists are listening to what this man said. Very, very rarely will anybody who doesn't have a deal right now get into a position where they're not going to sign a 360 deal.
Yeah, and I paid the price for that.
How were you able to maneuver that? Did you come in just before it was like protocol?
I got my deal in like 2005, so that was when they was still trying to make that thing happen. And by the time I got to my second album, they really kind of had it in place how they wanted to do it. You know, and they tried to negotiate it with me. It just, the money wasn't right. It just wasn't right, and we were like, nah. And then they were like, well, you know, if you don't sign this 360 deal, we can't guarantee we're gonna promote your records. You know, and I was like, above a Wiz Khalifa or B.O.B. Like, you're gonna be down in the basement. So it's like, all right, cool. You know, we just roll with it, you know, and then we come with the hits. We come with our Grammy nominations. We still keep it going.
The momentum is too strong. You know, I think you just have one of those audiences. I mean, they protesting, they online heavy. You know what I'm saying? You just got that fan base that's just die hard. I wish I had a fan base like that. I always say, you know, I wish I had Lupe's fan base.
But that, you know, it's a gift and a gift, and then it's a curse. It could be a curse. It depends, because you got to stay true to it, you know, and you got to keep them. You know, you got to keep your fans in line at the same time too, and let them know, like, yeah, I'm a real person just like you're a real person, right? And we can politic and have fun. You can come backstage. I'm not tripping, but you know, I'm not your toy either. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't talk to me anyway or tell me anything. And yo, you're not gonna take a picture of my sister. Yo, you wildin'. Da da da. It's just like, you know, we real people when time comes. But with that said, the most amazing fan base in the world supports through thick and thin. You know, talk their piece, which is cool. they get at me sometimes, same way they get at the label. But it's all love, and I think this these next two records, we've been kind of holding off on like really going hard because we knew we didn't have that support. You know, so now when we ain't got no choice, every album after this is just going for heads, you know, so we'll see.
No doubt. Well, speaking of that fan base, let them know where they can find you online.
The Twitter is unlocked. For people that know, my Twitter's been locked for like a year.
Oh, Jesus.
To kind of shake out the nonsense.
Okay.
So the Twitter's back open. At Lupe Fiasco. The Instagram is popping. Follow me on the SoundCloud, Lupe SoundCloud. I'm giving you all of it, right?
Everything,
the Facebook is there. LupeFiasco.com is there, and then specifically we set up a site for the new song Mission is weareonamission.org. We're gonna be using that to launch a bunch of the platforms that we got going. So we partnered up with Stand Up to Cancer, doing some stuff with F Cancer, a few other collabs, which is gonna be pretty cool. And you know, hopefully at the end of this, we'll have some type of foundation set up where, you know, if you're from the hood and you want to find out how you can get involved with cancer research or cancer, you know, support groups or whatever in your hood.
Dope.
You know, for the people around you. Well, hopefully we'll have those services set up in a few months or a year, depending on however long it needs to take.
Word up. Well, absolutely. Well, listen, right now, hit us on Twitter at Torae, on Twitter at Hip Hop Nation, at Lupe Fiasco.